What's going on, Toad Brigade? Welcome to Star Fox, the SNES original. I'm Rodmarsim, and this is actually a Let's Play. Now, you might be wondering, why am I doing a Let's Play instead of a stream of this game? Well, for two particular reasons. First reason is because, well, I don't think this game will be really well formatted to do a stream. It would kind of be 3 short streams of Star Fox, and I don't think that would be really fitting. And the reason why I'm doing this as a Let's Play secondly is because, well, one of my friends is getting their PC repaired and it's going to be a few weeks. I won't be able to do 3D World and record with them. Because basically it's me and 2 other people, and one of them got their PC is basically being repaired at the moment. So I'm not doing, a 3D World video without them being here. So I'm just doing something to buy some time with this project. But this game came out in 1993. It was the first of its kind, and it actually used graphical VX graphical type, and that basically is like the polygons that you see, basically like these kind of old arcade rail shooter games. They wanted to do something unique though, where they add these anthropomorphic characters, and I'll get into them in a minute. But yeah, there is actually a really cool game. I do like the original Star Fox. This game is not very easy, particularly. It is one of the harder SNES games that was released for the system. It's not an easy game. Of course, we're going to be doing the easiest path in today's episode. So, yeah, I thought I would talk about this. But here's the control scheme. So if you press R and tap it twice, or L and tap it twice, you can do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll! And, if you just hold it, you can basically go on your side and kind of get through certain paths that might be a little bit too narrow for the R-Wing to fly through this way. You can do a boost with the X button. With the B button, you can do a brake, or as General Pepper calls them, retros. I don't know why. I've never heard of brakes called retros. Maybe that's like a space thing. I don't know. Press A to use a Nova Bomb. It'll basically, it's kind of like a screen nuking weapon. And using Y will basically shoot your regular weapon. And if you're in a space level, you can basically change your view with the select button. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna go with Control A because it's the easiest one to do. And you have training mode, which is basically telling you how to play the game, but I don't think we need to do that. So we're gonna go right on to the game. And there's the Lylat System. We basically have 3 different paths here to choose. We have Level 1, which is the easiest, Level 2, which is intermediate, and Level 3, which is the hardest. And I just gotta say, Level 3 is probably gonna kick my ass. But of course, we're gonna be starting with Level 1, and we're going on to Carnaria. Star Fox team, our last resort is to counter-attack Venom. Good luck! Okay, so that's General Pepper right there. He basically gives the orders and briefings to the Star Fox team. And we are playing as the leader of the Star Fox team, Fox McCloud. So the story of the game is basically the Star Fox team wants to take down the nefarious Dr. Andross, who wants to control the Lylat System. We can't let that happen. We have to destroy this Dr. Andross before he actually does that. And the other 3 team members are Falco Lombardi, Slippy Toad, and Peppy Hare. Slippy's the least popular. He always getting himself in trouble. People don't like Slippy. Falco's a little bit of a douchebag, and Peppy's kind of the more informative crew member. Now, you don't really see that much of the personality in this particular game, but later on, you get to see the personality. So yeah, this is level 1 of Path 1. This is Carnaria, the easiest level in the game. Why should you die here? Well, maybe you're playing this game for your first time. If you're an experienced Star Fox player and you die in level 1, there's something wrong with you. But this game is pretty freaking hard, okay? It's pretty hard. Even the easiest path I can have trouble with in some areas. You probably won't be seeing me die in the first 2 levels, but later on, you'll probably see me die a couple times. I never said I was the best at Star Fox. In fact, I'm not even really a big fan of this series. The only Star Fox games I really like is this one and 64. And of course, the remake that was on the 3DS. I'm not really that big into Star Fox. But yeah, sometimes through the levels, the characters will talk and interact with Fox, telling him that there's a secret path or something he must do. Or maybe they're in trouble from an enemy or something and they need to be saved. Yeah, there's a few things that these characters will say. Falco's a bit of a douchebag when you save him, though, because in a moment we're going to be seeing Falco being chased by an enemy, and we're going to save him and see what he says. Falco's a little bit ungrateful when Fox sees him. He thinks he's so cool that, you know, he's not, that he can never get into trouble. You know, he's Mr. Perfection, so to speak. But Falco's a good guy, though. He just has a bit of a chip on his shoulder, okay? He's not a villain. He's just a bit of a cocky hero, okay? I don't want you guys to think that he's a villain. Well, of course, he's on our team. Why would he be a villain? But that was Slippy. I thought Falco was supposed to be saved here, but I guess I was wrong. But, yeah, basically what Falco will say when you save him from an enemy, he'll say, mind your own business, even though he just freaking saved his life. But anyway, we have the first boss here. I believe this boss is called the Attack Carrier. It's like it's a giant floating airship. And also the music for this boss slaps. I love the music for this boss. So good. But yeah, all you gotta do is just basically shoot at the parts that glows yellow and red, and that's about it. That's how you defeat bosses in this game. They'll basically tell you their weak point. Now some bosses, their weak point isn't immediately exposed, so you just gotta be careful of that. But yeah, there we go. We already beat the Attack Carrier. Freaking easy as hell. As I said, Carnaria is really, really cake easy. I don't know why you would ever die on this level. Unless you're playing this for the first time, then I could understand that. In fact, I don't even think I really took any damage in the level altogether. Well, I took a little bit, because I have 99, not 100%. I took a little bit of damage there. Okay, so next level we have the Asteroid Belt. Andross's forces intend to build a base in this area. Destroy their rock crusher. Sure thing, General Pepper. Sure thing. Okay, so now we have the cockpit view because we're in a space level, which is really, really cool. I like this a lot. And I think that the cockpit view actually gives you better accuracy, at least in my opinion. I feel like it does anyway. I mean, you get the same control no matter what type of view you're using, but I prefer this when I'm doing these like outer space type levels, because it just looks cooler to me. Another thing that can happen to your R-Wing as well is if you take enough damage on one of your wings will get destroyed, and you'll lose whatever shooter that you currently had. So if I got my wing damaged right now, I would go back to a single blaster. I would lose my twin blasters. And if you have the plasma blaster, which is the last type of blaster, you will lose that and go back to your single blasters. So you don't want to damage your wings on these aircrafts here. You definitely want to try to maintain your damage in output. But yeah, this level is a little bit treacherous, but it's not anything too bad. Nothing I can't handle. Okay, Falco, I get you. I get you, Falco, you crafty bird. And also, the thing is, too, I really like that, I like the purple alt for Falco in Smash. That's the only one I ever use. Well, maybe sometimes I use the black one, but I prefer the purple one, because the purple is freaking badass, and I love it. Also, the Nova Bombs are pretty useful against these some of these enemies in these levels, because you can destroy, like, a whole lot of them if you're lucky enough. Oh, those little line asteroids that we saw back there, you want to kind of remember those, keep those in mind. Not for this playthrough, but like later on, when we get to like the you know, the end of the project, there is something special that goes on with those, but I'm not going to talk about it yet. But I believe we're near the end of this level, and I'm going to be ending the episode after this level, so we're only going to be doing 2 levels today for this video. So I just wanted to bring mention of that. And there we go. And this is the Rock Crusher. The Nova Bombs are really useful for this boss. They are entirely useful for this boss. Look at that. We're already about to beat it. That's literally it. That's it. We beat that boss in less than 10 seconds, I think. That was insane. So that's going to be it for this video. So we have beaten the first 2 levels of level 1. So next time we're going to be going on to the Space Armada and finishing up level 1 of Star Fox. So I will be seeing you guys till then.